We can chill, we can smoke. Me and you, all alone. Hey guys, it's Tiara Yasmin. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a part 2 to the last video that I posted. So if you go back and watch my last video, you'll see that I did a set for my friend Ari, and she ordered a big set, or a big order, I should say. And within that order, she ordered a couple of these ones that I'm going to be showing you guys today. So this one is a little bit more elaborate. It's definitely more on the fun side, has a lot of elements to it, and I thought I would share the process with you guys. So this set that she requested is something that she found off the internet, so I'm just going to go ahead and recreate it for her. I'll insert a picture right here so you guys can see. And I don't know who made the set, and I'm not sure like who it belongs to or who created the design, but I'm simply recreating this. I'm not, taking credit for this design at all. I don't want that to be an impression that people get, because the last thing I want is people on my back about claiming something that's not mine. I'm not claiming it. I'm literally just remaking it, and I'm showing you guys how I did it. Like I mentioned in my last video, I love to be able to recreate sets for people. This helps me get more practice, and I know one day when I become a professional nail tech that I'll be able to have the skills and the capacity to recreate sets that people just bring in whenever they come in for their appointment. But anyway, I'm going to go in and just kind of replicate what I can and do this in the simplest possible form. So as you already saw, I kind of layered up all of my different colors and shades for my bases that include a French tip. Here I'm just going to go in and do my French tips in black gel polish, and then the other ones are solid black because they're going to be covered with these flat back silver metallic beads.
To the head and float. Already fed the poke. Niggas too scared to go. Hey, 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 hey. Designer head and toe. I sit to the head and float. Already fed the poke. Niggas too scared to go. Hey, 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 hey. I clean it like hands and soap. Get a meat, let it drag on the floor. It's a 9 in the bed that I told. Working hard, we ain't having no hope. Bitch, I'm a man. We no advance. Give my nigga a chance. Try to see what he gon' do. He done ran on them bands. I done got me some bands too. I can drip on the ground too. So my hood let it down too. I can decide. Six foreign car, I'ma ride. The phantom roast body is what. I made the bumpy let the watch. I put some more rocks in the watch. Middle finger to the cops. Me get the world like Tupac. Say the wrong word, get you shot. The whole world love you when you hot. Think how he gave me a shot. They say much they thought I was shy. I took off and went straight to the top. They can't fit me, a nigga too high. You need to stop living a lie. You know we keep sticks like the shot. I know I be rich before I die. They won't respect you till you try. Hey, 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 hey. Designer head and toe. I sit to the head and float. Already fed the poke. Niggas too scared to go.
Once all of my French tips are done, I'm going to go in and add my designs on top. So for this specific nail, I'm going to go in and do a lime green gator print. And I'm using my daughter tool that I got off Amazon, and you guys can find the same tool in the description box down below. I have my link there. And if you go under the spot that says nail finds, you'll see all of my different nail finds. I'm then going to move on to the blank nail that I only put the nude color onto, and I'm just going to add in another kind of gator style print and just let it bloom out a little bit, kind of giving it a nice gator but tie-dye effect.
Designer head and toe. I sit to the head and float. I already fed the poke. Niggas too scared to.
Once that's all complete, I'm going to go in with my airbrush, including some 100% acetone as well as my 2 colors of choice. I'm just using a neon yellow and a neon green and kind of mixing it together. I'm trying to color match as well as I can based off the photo. And that's the kind of fun thing that I like about these custom orders, is that it kind of challenges me to pay extra close attention to detail. That way I'm replicating whatever the customer asks for. I know this is my homegirl and she would be happy with pretty much as close as possible as to what I could get for her, but I'm trying to make this, pretty much perfect because I want people to get exactly what they ask for. So if you saw before, I just sprayed out a little bit of the color to make sure it was coming out correct. Sometimes when you use an airbrush, the previous color that was in there will spray out first, but that's not what you want. So I just go ahead and take a lint-free wipe and spray it until it turns out the color that I would like it to be. So I'm going to go in and make this aura. I just go in and kind of intensify very carefully. If you put too much emphasis or pressure in one spot of the nail, it's going to start to make a weird distortion on there and you just don't want that. So make sure you're making a nice even coat of that polish. I'm going to go in, of course, and add all of my charms. I do my charms at the very last step just because it makes the most sense and it's a lot easier to do it this way. The only nail that has a whole bunch of charms are the nails that only are colored black, and I used that black base so that I could put my charms on top. All the other nails have maybe like 1 or 2 different charms on there, and I could easily do that pretty quickly. But this one took a bit longer. It was a little bit tough for me because whenever I do blinged out sets or sets that have a whole bunch of charms on them, they often come out really bulky looking. I'm not sure if that's normal, but sometimes when I see inspo photos, they don't look nearly as bulky. I'm not sure why, but maybe I'm not putting the right sizes in the right places, but for some reason some of them are sticking out a lot further, or they just look a little bit, I don't know, weird. I was trying to play around with sizes and make sure that I'm using more smaller beads than bigger ones, but I did want to have some contrast and use big ones throughout, but I'm kind of playing around with it and filling it in wherever I can. And I'm trying my best to keep them away from the edges because I feel like once they start to get too close to the edges, that's when the nails start looking extra bulky.
I took off and went straight to the top. They can't fit me, a nigga too high. You need to stop living a lie. You know we keep sticks like the shot. I know I be rich before I die. They won't respect you till you try. Hey, 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 hey. Designer head to toe. I sit to the head and float.
Once I've completed all that, I'm going to cure it immediately. That way my beads don't slide around too much. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other hand. I did a time lapse for this one just because you guys have already seen the process, so there's no point in me trying to show it again. Time lapses are so fun to watch because it's just crazy how fast it just goes by, even though it took forever. But this is what the final set looks like. I think it turned out very fun and very cool, very similar to the photo. I'm really excited to be able to create more sets like this in the future. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.